Liv Morgan says WWE injury really mentally messed with me. Liv Morgan went through a difficult few months in 2025 as she was sidelined with a shoulder injury. Morgan suffered a dislocated shoulder in June and spent 5 months away from WWE. Now back in action, she reflected on the injury while appearing on Stephanie McMahon's What's Your Story? Podcast. The former women's world champion noted that this was different than any other injury she's dealt with because it made her question if everything really happens for a reason. I don't know if it was, like, the initial devastation of the injury. When I tore my shoulder in 2022, I accepted it. It was my first injury. I was like, okay, I'll come back from this. But this injury really, like, mentally messed with me, Morgan said. I believe everything happens for a reason, and I know that to be true. But this was the one time selfishly where I was like, this didn't happen for my greatest good. Like, this happened to F***ck me. You know, that's what I really felt. And I struggled with that. Being someone that believes everything happens for a reason, I'm so delusional. Like, this happened. Even if it seems terrible, I'm going to come back better on the other side. Like, believing in that, but then suddenly not believing in that. I'm like, what the F***ck do I believe in? What do I have to believe in if I don't believe that everything's going to be okay at the end of the day? Morgan said a conversation with fellow Judgment Day member Raquel Rodriguez helped her gain perspective, with Rodriguez saying that you're supposed to show the most faith when your faith is tested. When she said that, I kind of was able to pick myself up a little bit more, Morgan said. I was feeling so sorry for myself and I just was so upset and so disappointed. And she said that, and that kind of took me out of it a little bit. Like, let me try to have more faith. And I also think, just that 5 months by myself. Like, being in WWE since I was 20 years old and feeling like it was such a prevalent part of my life before then. Not being involved, it was hard for me. Because WWE meant so much to her growing up, Morgan does not view it like she would any other conventional job. WWE has always been a huge part of her identity. Having to spend time away forced her to be her real self instead of just being Liv Morgan. Through that experience and the heartbreak of her injury, Morgan feels like she became a softer person. I think sitting with myself those 5 months and just being Gianna Daddio and not Liv Morgan. I'm like, man, I'm such a P***, why I guess. I'm, like, such a sensitive little soft girl, she said. And I'm still trying to shake it off a little bit. But I don't know, I think just being me for this extended period of time shifted a lot of my mindset as well. Like, I feel different. I don't feel like I'm the same person that I was 6 months ago. Morgan made her return at Survivor Series 2025 by helping Dominic Mysterio win the Intercontinental title from John Cena. Her first televised match back was a victory over Lyra Valkyria on WWE Raw this week.